to Module 5, the Feeling Guide. The last module, we briefly spoke about how your emotions are closely linked to the experiences that you've had. So today we'll be looking at how negative experiences shape you and how do you cope with it. But before we start, I would like you to go to this link and watch a simple video there. And while you're watching the video, watch out for all the emotions that you can pick out from the characters. If you need to replay the video to pick out more emotions, feel free to do so. You may pause this current video while you finish the activity, and when you're done, I'll see you at the next section. Welcome back. So how many key emotions did you pick up from the video? Did you see how they cope with their feelings, especially the bad ones? Let's process one of the feelings that we can see from the video by using this guy over here, which I call him the feelings guy. One of the many emotions that we can see from the video is anger. Take a look at the feeling guy. Who in the video feels angry? The dark cloud. Right at the center of the feeling guy is the heart of the issue. Here, let's process why the dark cloud was angry. He is angry because he felt betrayed. He thought his friend, the white bird, left him for the white cloud. He felt angry because he has an expectation for the friend to remain loyal to him despite his perceived flaws. Now, when he feels angry, did he share it with anybody? No. So what did he do when he's angry? Let's look at the feeling guy again. So he didn't share his feelings with anyone when he's angry. So what does he do when he feels this anger in him? At first, he was really furious, pacing here and there with a lot of thunder and lightning. He watches the bird and the white cloud with a frown on his face. But from being furious, suddenly, he became sad. Why do you think that? Why do you think the dark cloud changed from really angry to being really sad? So if you look beyond the anger, actually, the dark cloud was disappointed, and he expressed that disappointment through his anger, which then turned into sadness. Disappointed that his friend left him, disappointed that he cannot make animals that are cute enough, disappointed that he's now alone. But of course, his friend came back later and it proved to be a misunderstanding. Now I want us to look at the second emotion that we can see from the video. So one of the emotions that the bird may feel that day is fear. Well, his job is to deliver animals, baby animals, to their parents. But his dark cloud friends only make really scary animals, animals that can harm him when he do his job. And when he felt this fear, did he share it with anybody? At first, he did not. He did not even share it with his good friend, the dark cloud, right? But at the end, he shared it with the white cloud. So what did he do when he felt this fear of doing his job? Because if he continues doing this without any protection, he will get harmed along the way. He went over to his white cloud friend and asked for a protection suit. So what did he do? He went to a friend, told that friend about it, got a protective suit, and went back to his job. Can you see how he tried to overcome his negative experience by finding solution to overcome it? So are you like that? When you have a negative experience that contributes to a bad emotion, what did you do about it? Do you have somebody you could talk to? How did you process that feeling? Did you have a plan to overcome the negative impact of that experience? Now I want you to pull out the emotion chart that you did in the last module. If you look at the bottom two lines, which are your negative experiences, I want you to pick out two experiences for you to process today with the feeling guide. Just like what I did for the cloud and also the bird, I would like you to process that experience with the guy here. Now at any point of time, if you feel that the experiences are too traumatic for you to continue, you may stop at any time and find a trusted adult to talk to, right? Okay, so while you are doing your emotions with the feeling guide, I want you to think about what made you feel a certain emotion. What made you feel that way? And when you had the experience, did you have anybody you could talk to? Did you have anybody who could support you at that time? And how did you overcome the impact of that experience? What did you do? Have you overcome the impact, or are you still feeling it today? Now take your time with this, don't rush it, and when you're ready, I'll see you at the next session. Welcome back. So how was it processing all these negative experiences? Is it hard? Let's look at the heart of the issues here. Were you able to identify the real cause behind the emotions that you felt? It is important for you to know the real reasons behind the emotions that you have felt during a particularly bad experience, so that you are able to address it if it is within your means to do so. And while you were going through those bad experiences, were you able to share that emotions with anybody? If not, why? Is it because you find it hard to trust people around you? Were there nobody around? If you look at the support circle that you did a few modules ago, do you think anybody you have listed down there could have helped you through the difficult challenges of your life? Remember in Module 3 when I spoke about your support circle, I said that it is important for you to know who are in your support circle so that you know that you are not alone in this. So that you know that you don't have to go through difficult circumstances alone. Now we've come to the most important part of today's exercise, which is to identify your coping mechanism style. What do you do to make yourself feel better after you have been through a bad experience? What do you do to distress? Everybody has different style of distressing or to minimize the impact of a negative experience. So what are yours? What do you do? What do you usually do? Since everybody's styles are different, there are not exactly right or wrong, but I would like to introduce to you 3 checklists, a very simple one for you to consider when you analyze the methods that you use to make yourself feel better. And you must be able to tick all 3. Number 1, my coping mechanism style makes me feel better. Number 2, my coping mechanism style does not harm anybody. Number 3, my coping mechanism style does not harm me. Whatever that you chose to do or not do in order to overcome a negative experience, as long as you can comfortably tick all these 3 checklists, then it means you have a relatively healthy ways of coping. But of course, this is not a professional assessment. If you need more help in dealing with your emotions, always look for a professional or a trusted adult. Don't do it alone. This is part of growth. This is part of growing to be a stronger and a more resilient person. Having difficulties in overcoming challenges is not a weakness, but it is an opportunity for you to grow to be a stronger person. If you need help, you can always reach me at this email. Till then, I'll see you in Module 6, which will be the second last module before the end of our workshop. See you then. Bye!